Hi, everybody. That's Allie.
And that is Dash.
Welcome to our Playdate,
where we choose a game, sometimes make up our own rules, and play for a while.
Enjoy listening and playing along.
Or don't. We can't hear you. It's a podcast.
People don't come here for the talent.
Yeah.
I disagree. You're the eye candy here.
Oh,
I'm just.
Am I? Okay. I thought it was our t-shirts.
The people, yeah. These t-shirts that you can get on Playdate. What is it?
Playdate.
Playdatepod.us.
.us.
Yeah. Hi, little ghosties.
Hey.
We hope you're sitting around enjoying this podcast wearing one of our Playdate t-shirts.
Which, yes, if you want one, you can get one at playdatepod.us.
Yeah.
All the pod things are there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of our videos, all of our episodes, all of our merchandise.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of video, this may be a good one to watch because there are some charades involved.
There are charades involved, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want, go ahead. Spotify has a video option, but also you can watch us on YouTube.
You sure can.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a game called the Blockbuster Party game. We played this for the first time back in season 9, episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like today's episode, maybe go back and give that one a listen.
Yeah, it's made by Big Potato Games, and we've played several of their games before.
We sure have.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Yeah. We love Big Potato Games.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you buy a Big Potato game, they give you a Big Potato sticker.
They do.
It's cute.
It is. It's a very cute sticker, yeah.
Yes.
It's actually right here.
Look at that.
I just happen to have one right here with me. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so we're going to play this game. So, Allie, the way we decide who goes first in this game is we play a game of head-to-head. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it really matters who goes first, but we're going to play head-to-head just because it's a fun game to play anyway.
Sure. And the loser goes second?
Yeah.
Okay.
The loser goes second. Well, so this is normally a party game.
You at the first card, though, right?
Did I? No.
Yes, you did.
Well,
you
shuffle it. It's fine.
Put it down.
The reason you would decide who goes first is because this is a team game, and the idea is that you would try to get your team to guess the movies that are on the board.
Yes.
Since we don't have teams and it's just us, we're going to play the friendly version and just try to get each other to guess all that. So it's us versus the game, basically, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So let's pick our head-to-head category. Ready? I'm not going to read it yet, but there is a timer. As soon as I read the category, okay, we will start the timer, and then whoever can think of a category first will say, whoever thinks of an answer first will go first.
Do you want to just go back and forth until somebody can't think of one?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Right, but we don't need a timer for
I guess we don't need the timer, but...
The timer
okay,
makes
honor
noise,
system? Honor system? Okay. All right, ready?
Yes.
Allie.
Yes.
The category is movies with Scarlett Johansson.
Her.
The Island.
Lost in Translation.
Avengers.
Black Widow.
Iron Man 2.
I'm out.
Yep. All right.
I can name 3 Scarlett Johansson movies. I don't even know if Black Widow was actually a movie.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Came out on Disney Plus, which the huge controversy at that.
Okay.
She was also in Home Alone 3.
I must have missed that.
I think
star-making turn.
I think that was her first role. Like her first big role.
Lost in Translation was early in her career.
Mm-hmm.
Early.
Yeah.
And I just rewatched that one recently, so that's in my head. Her, she's the voice of the computer. Lucy. She's in Lucy, which I also saw, which was fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lucy. Yeah, she was in Lucy.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
It's like watchable, but like...
She plays a robot?
No, remember there was like a string of movies that came out where it's like, oh, what if we used 100% of our brain?
Oh, yeah.
Lucy is one of those.
Right,
it was like that and like Limitless. And I think there was a third one that came out
a lot of those
around
movies,
that time.
Yeah, that completely misunderstand brain chemistry, but are going off of like a meme that somebody sent them in an email
once. It's
science
fiction.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be... It's meant to be entertaining. It's not meant to be science.
Sure.
It's fine.
Sure. All right, Allie. So there are 3 categories here, and I have just picked these cards at random.
Okay.
One word, quote it, act it.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I picked these movies at random without looking at them, and I've just placed them in these 3 categories.
Okay.
Normally when you play this game, because it's your team, I would pick 3 of the hardest ones to do, place them in the categories, and then you would have to try to get your team to guess the cards.
Right.
Right. So this is the tactic, is that I'm trying to make it hard for you.
Okay.
Okay. But because we're not playing that way, I just pick 3 cards at random, put them in the 3 random categories.
Thank you so much for explaining a thing that we're not doing.
You're welcome. Well, I want people to know what game they're getting if they decide to get this game. Okay, ready? Allie, in one word, try to guess.
Okay,
this.
stop. Oh, wait. I'm confused. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
It's us versus the game, remember. Okay. Try to guess this comedy movie in one word. Drunk.
The Hangover.
Yes. Wow. Very good. All right, Allie. I'm going to use a quote from the movie to get you to guess.
What if you don't know a quote from the movie? Are we going to have to do research?
Make one up.
Nice.
Try to guess this drama movie.
Okay.
Ready? I want to look good naked.
Oh, man. I think the actual quote is, I just want to look good naked.
I just want to look good naked. Yeah, close enough.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's a drama?
It's a drama. I just want to look good naked.
I've seen it.
I wonder if I can give you more than one quote.
Maybe.
Yeah. I can give you another quote. Ready?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Those are pretty much the only 2 quotes I know from the movie. Oh.
You just got a third one?
Yeah, I just got a third one.
Okay.
But it's, I don't know if I can
That's not family friendly?
I don't think it is. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. I can't. I don't know.
You don't know? American Beauty.
American Beauty.
American Beauty.
Yes.
Okay. And now
Yes.
this one I have to act out.
Yeah.
So
The quote that comes to mind is not great for
it's not great,
podcasting.
right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I love my, yeah. Okay. Ready?
No, it's the quote about the parade is the one I was thinking.
Oh, that's another one. Okay.
Okay, no. You should have said, you want to see the most beautiful thing I've ever captured on film.
Oh, yeah. I didn't remember that quote though. I remember the other one. Okay. Ready? This is an action movie and I have to act it out.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Feel free to describe what I'm doing as I'm doing it.
Okay. He's looking surprised, shooting, shooting, crawling. It's an army movie. 4, 3, 2, 1. Count, come on. Rambo? Join the team? Action movie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan?
I tried to act out the plot of the movie very quickly. So I was okay. So you wake up in the ship, you're shooting in the thing, you survive it.
I've only seen it once, and it was a very long time ago.
Okay.
And I don't like war movies.
So you got one, which is you got comedy. Okay. So yeah, now Allie's gonna play some one word,
and I'm gonna do the same order that you did. Cool. I just threw a bunch of these movies on the okay. So one word.
Yep.
This is an all-time classic movie.
Okay. What one word encapsulates this movie?
I really have no idea. I've seen it. I actually don't even know if I've seen it.
And you can't use any of the words that are in the title.
Right. Vietnam. All-time classic.
Vietnam?
Vietnam.
Apocalypse Now?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. I'll take it.
It is about the Vietnam War, right?
I believe so.
I think I've seen Full Metal Jacket and not Apocalypse Now.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Did it change tone halfway through the movie?
I genuinely, I don't like war movies. I don't watch war movies. I know everybody talks about it. I frankly don't care. It's not for me. I'm not interested in it.
Which is funny because you've actually had family members who fought in the war. In a war.
Yeah.
Usually when you come from a military family, usually they're like really into these movies. But I guess it didn't go
I mean,
on. Like, it wasn't, your family wasn't a career military family. It was just.
correct.
Yeah.
And also, I just don't like war movies. Like, I've talked about this on the pod before. I just don't like it. It makes me think too much about, like,
the real world.
How many people have to live with just, like, horrible stuff, especially in a time when
there are, like, 3 or 4 wars going on right now.
Not only, yes, and also people having to live through war and see unspeakable things in a time when nobody talked about or dealt with mental health and the effects that has on the next generation of people and the next generation of people and the next generation of people. Like, it's not just something that affects you when you're in the war. It affects you for the rest of your life, and it affects your family.
Yeah.
And I don't like thinking about that. So I'm going to do.
Quote it.
Yes. So this is a family movie. Here we go again. Mamma Mia. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a family movie?
I guess. I would call it a musical.
I would call it a musical as well. Okay. All right, Allie.
I would call it a musical.
Are you ready to act it out?
I am ready to act it out.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Sister Act.
Yes.
So Allie was...
which you just watched, right?
Well, yeah, I just watched both of these movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Sister Act 1 and 2.
May Maggie Smith rest.
May
Dame Maggie Smith rest in magic forever and ever and ever. Hallelujah. Amen.
She was incredible in absolutely everything she did.
She's incredible.
She's going to go down in history as one of those legendary actors who everybody remembers fondly for everything they did.
Professor McGonagall, I see you, I love you. Yeah. As weird as people feel about Harry Potter, Professor McGonagall. She was one of my favorite characters.
I don't think. See, here's the thing. Harry Potter, I don't think anybody has a problem with. People love the movies. People love the parks. People love the franchise.
People do feel weird about Harry Potter these days.
Now, yeah. But about the franchise or about the person who wrote the franchise? Because those are 2 different things.
I mean, not to some people.
I guess.
Okay, I'm guessing now.
Yeah. So, Allie, in one word, try to guess. Try to guess this comedy. Okay. Okay. I have so many one words I want to use that you're going to get. I'm going to go with reporter.
Anchorman.
Yes, Anchorman, Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at me. Both of my cards are comedy movies.
Yeah. The words I wanted to use were lamp, and I wanted to hyphenate Sex Panther.
Yes. Works 60% of the time.
Every time.
Okay. It's so stupid.
Oh wow! Why can't I remember any? I can't remember any quotes from this movie.
What's
okay,
the genre?
It is animation.
Okay. This should be right up your alley.
It is right up my alley, but I can't remember any quotes in this movie. I've only seen this movie maybe twice.
Okay.
It is a great animation movie, though. I will say I should do a rewatch soon. Maybe tomorrow before the football games start, I'll rewatch it. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, here's the only quote I can think of. You can't be doing that, little chef. Okay?
Is it Ratatouille?
It is Ratatouille.
I've never seen Ratatouille.
Wow. Yeah, that's why, because I figured I had to pick a quote.
Yeah, I've never seen Ratatouille.
I had to pick a quote that would give away the movie without you actually having to know what the movie was. Right? Which I believe Remy the Rat is played by not Oliver Platt. Oh, what's his name? The guy, the real big villain from Veronica Mars.
The real big villain?
Patton Oswalt.
Oh,
yeah. Remy is played by Patton Oswalt.
There's a few big villains in Veronica Mars.
Well, the last season, the one that you
I just watched Jennifer's Body yesterday. Speaking of villains from Veronica Mars, and Beaver from Veronica Mars is in that movie. Kyle Gallagher.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I have a friend who cosplayed as Jennifer from Jennifer's Body in a convention once.
That seemed okay.
Okay. Ready?
It was a good movie. I'm super happy I watched it.
I'm going to act this out and feel free to describe it verbally because I think that's going to give you the clue.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Eating an apple, offering an apple. No, thank you. No, I don't want an apple. No, I don't want 2 apples. No, I don't want 3 apples. No, I don't. I would not like 3 apples. 3 apples? 3 apples. Apples?
Mhm.
Apples. Apples away. Apples give. Apples me. Apple.
Yeah.
Apple. What? What movie is there with Apple?
Okay. Let me try a different charade here. Okay.
Oh, it's Good Will Hunting.
Yes.
It's Good Will Hunting. Ugh.
You had it.
That was the most annoying thing I've ever experienced.
You said, would I like these apples? And I was like, yes, that's the line.
I'm so upset by that. I am fully upset by that.
Why? Why are you upset by that?
That was the most annoying thing I've ever experienced.
That was a perfect description of Good Will Hunting.
Excuse me, I got the card. Why are you putting it in a
you
pile?
did get the card. You're right. Yeah. There you go. You got a drama. So Allie has a drama, a comedy, and a... what was the other one? What's the purple one?
2 comedies.
You have to get one of each card.
An animation and a drama.
Okay.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
How many are there? Why do I keep flipping the card over?
I don't know. So by my understanding, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Oh, wait, but it's us against the game. So I think we should try to get one of each one. Right? So right now we have drama, animation, comedy, all-time classic, and family. So we have 5 out of the 8.
Okay.
We're missing action, horror, and sci-fi fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're missing action, horror, and sci-fi fantasy.
Okay. So here is a horror.
Oh, yay. Okay.
In one word.
Yes. So actually, let's put all these together.
Okay. So horror movie in one word.
Uh-huh.
This one is Dream.
Horror. Requiem for a Dream. Requiem.
That's not a horror movie.
It's not? I was terrified.
No.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Thank you.
There you go. So a horror movie.
I was like, are you serious?
Put them all together so we...
Also, I can't say Dream if it's
That's
Requiem
true, yeah.
for a Dream.
Yeah. Well, I forgot that it was...
Wow, bro.
I thought it was just Requiem. I'm sorry.
You made your own rules and then you break them. Podcasting with Dash is really hard, everybody. Please feel sympathy for me.
Yeah,
okay.
You did this to yourself.
We got it. Nightmare on Elm Street, which I just watched.
Yeah.
I also could have said Freddy.
How did we decide to do this? I forgot where we were just like, we should make a podcast. Because we decided this way before the Pandemic and SCP Arcade. Remember, we tried to do a podcast and it didn't work. Yeah. Go ahead. Quote it.
Okay.
What is it?
So this is sci-fi and fantasy. Look at that. You put into the universe.
I put it into the universe.
Okay. This is not a real quote from the movie because I don't know a quote from the movie.
Great.
Hey, look at that giant monkey on the Empire State Building.
Wow. King Kong?
Yes. I'm sure that someone in the movie
Somebody
said that.
must have said it at some point.
Someone said it. That's what I would say. I would be like, wow, look at that giant monkey with Fay Ray in its fist.
I believe it's an ape.
Okay.
So we're missing action.
Uh-huh. So here's another one. This is an all-time classic.
Okay.
So we don't have an action yet, but I have to act it out.
I think we should just, okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Scarface.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. He jumps into a comically huge pile of cocaine. And
it's like the size of his own head.
Yeah. Okay. That one.
Silliness.
That one. And all right, we're gonna have 3 chances to close this out.
Okay, are you stacking the deck for action movies?
No, I'm not stacking it. I'm just picking.
Stacking the deck for action movies.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, because otherwise we could be here forever before we get an action card that comes out.
I mean, action
right?
movies are also, I think, more your bag than mine. So we'll see.
Yeah, this may actually work out. Horror, drama. Wow, this is... See, we could have gone a long time before getting into an action movie.
Also, I would argue Nightmare on Elm Street is an all-time classic, but...
I would argue that too.
Yeah. Man, baby Johnny Depp. Oh, I was living.
Okay. All right, here we go, Allie. I'm going to shuffle these so that I don't know where... I didn't even look at what the movies were. I just placed them. I just picked them out because they said action.
Okay.
All right, Allie. In one word. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Coliseum.
Gladiator.
Yes, Gladiator! Woo!
Gladiator 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go see it in the theater.
Isn't Pedro Pascal in it?
He sure is.
Your boyfriend?
He sure is.
Mm-hmm.
It's been all up on his Instagram. Listen, I love a dude in a gladiator outfit. I'm here for it. Like a gladiator sandal with a little skirt and a little like toga top. Ooh! I'm living. I'm living for it. Mm-hmm. A little like leaf crown on your head.
You want to try for this one?
Let's finish this round.
Let's finish this round. Okay, so this is quote, and so here's what sucks is I can't think of any real quotes from this movie.
Okay.
Because he only has 11 lines in the movie.
I think I already know what the movie is.
So I'm just gonna make up.
It's definitely an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
It is not.
Okay.
Not an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Wow. All right.
Okay, so here's a quote from the movie. I need gas for my car.
Mad Max?
Yeah, Mad Max.
Okay.
That's not an actual quote from the movie, but we'll just go for it.
And I'm guessing that's the original Mad Max.
That's the original Mad Max. Yeah.
Which I've never seen.
Well, no, actually. So
because Fury Road is the newer one, and Furiosa is the newer one.
The original Mad Max. Okay, so it's weird because Mad Max didn't come out in the United States. Mad Max came out in Australia.
This is the one with Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The sequel to Mad Max was called Mad Max Road Warrior, but that one was released in the United States as just Road Warrior.
Oh, okay.
Right? Later on, because people found out that there was a prequel, not a prequel, but there was a first part, then Mad Max became popular. They retitled Road Warrior for video releases as Mad Max The Road Warrior. Mm-hmm. And then the third one was Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, which was really more like Lord of the Flies with cars.
Okay.
Okay, Allie, ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here, I'm going to act out the movie. Ready?
Okay. Okay, you're hiding a lion. Lion King? A lion. Okay, so lion and the snake. There's a snake. A snake is happening and a butterfly. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Not an action movie.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh, I've never seen it.
So I was crouching as a tiger and then I was trying to do a dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was more like crouching lion, flying snake is what that's what I was seeing.
That's the sequel. That's the lesser known sequel directed by John Woo.
Yeah. No, I've never seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but I think it's one of those movies that it's just so long and I'm going to have to read subtitles that I just don't have space in my universe for that at any moment in time.
There's so many. Okay, look, there's so many movies that I haven't seen that I'm like, you know what? I should watch this movie because it's an all-time classic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's so much new content coming out constantly. And on top of that, there are times in my week where, do I have 2 hours to sit down and watch a movie? Yes.
Right.
But do I want to focus all of my energy on watching these movies? Not really. I have other stuff I want to do and watch The Office in the background.
Right. Like most of the time if I'm watching something, I'm doing something else.
Right.
So for me to like sit down and focus on watching a movie is already there's a lot of stars that have to align.
Yeah.
And then, so, unless I'm really like in a space where I'm like, I am going to sit and I am going to pay attention to this for the next 2 to 3 hours, I end up not watching a bunch of stuff because I just am not in that space. Let's just put on a weird movie I've seen 6 times and move on with life.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your like go-to movie where you're like, I want to watch a movie. I don't know what to watch. I'm just going to watch this.
The Bob's Burgers movie.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Or anything by Jim Henson.
That's a good one.
So like any of the Muppet movies,
Sure.
I'll just put on in the background because
Yeah.
I know them by heart. There's always little things in the background that I could catch later on.
Yeah.
I love any of the franchise movies, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future,
Right.
those kind of movies. Yeah. The ones that I grew up with on WPIX. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
It's the last 5 years, actually. The last 5 years
That's your comfort movie?
is my comfort movie. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Sure.
Jeremy Jordan and Anna Kendrick just being sad
Oh,
is great. It's a musical. It's beautiful.
I love Anna Kendrick. She's fun.
Well, the beauty is it's a musical. So really like you're listening to the movie.
yeah,
And
okay.
it's pretty much an operetta. Like there's very little talking in the movie. So and I've seen it so many times and I know all the music by heart. So it's not something I have to like really put energy into
focus
watching.
Yeah. Right.
And the music's beautiful, so it works.
In the Heights is kind of like that with me, where I just like,
See, in the Heights, they took out
your favorite.
my favorite song.
Right.
So it is a great movie, but they took out my favorite song and I'm sad about it still. So bye. I have thoughts, makers of In the Heights. Sunrise. Think about it. It's a beautiful song.
Is that not the song where Benny and the Benny and the girl are dancing
I
on
don't
the
think so. It was
side
some
of the
other
wall?
song.
Because that happens during sunset
It was Sunrise.
or
isn't it, a song?
sunrise.
No,
it's
I
one
think
of the suns.
No, I think it's another song.
It's
Because they
another
have a couple of love songs.
Because that song like chills every time.
What is that one? Do you remember any lyrics to it?
Is it one more? No. I don't. It's been so long since I've watched it. I don't remember it now, but yeah, that was probably my favorite song out of the movie, and it's not even part of the main story. It's like the B story of the movie.
I'm here for Benny. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
And In the Heights.
Not Vanessa. Vanessa's the other one.
Good morning, Vanessa. Yeah, no, I'm here for Benny, and I forget her name.
Oh,
She comes
Natalia?
She's
Jimmy
from
Smith's daughter.
Stanford. Stansford.
Yeah, she's Jimmy Smith's daughter in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Jimmy Smiths.
Jimmy Smith's.
I was arguing the other day. Not arguing. I was having this.
The Latino dad of us all.
Yeah. I was talking with somebody the other day, and it was that after Raul Julia passed away, the only other person who could have possibly taken up the Gomez Adam role would have been a young Jimmy Smiths.
Listen, I don't know why they did not cast Pedro Pascal as Gomez.
Yeah.
That's a mistake.
Yeah.
Huge mistake.
Uh-huh.
Andy Garcia also has that same vibe.
Yes.
Andy Garcia is very handsome.
I feel like they're both too
He
old
also-
now. Well, Jimmy Smiths and Andy Garcia, yes. Pedro Pascal is still a good age.
And
to
Andy
play
Garcia
Gomez.
has that widow's peak,
Yeah.
which is very Gomez to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I guess it depends on what age the Gomez is. But
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get Pedro up in there.
I'm saying
Cast him in everything.
they got Oscar Isaac to play.
Pedro plays the
Gomez.
shark. You know what I mean?
They got Oscar Isaac to play Gomez in the 2 animated Addams Family movies.
Which I also love him. But he's too pretty.
Well, yeah, he couldn't play him in the live action.
Yeah, no,
version,
he's too pretty. He is too stunning.
What a loss to the world Raul Julia was, man. What a loss to the world.
I just heard like the last movie that he made was
Street Fighter.
and apparently it's bad.
Oh, it's horrible.
Like it's horrible.
Yeah.
Like the 2 main characters didn't even know their lines because they were having relations and not really caring about the actual making of the movie.
Oh,
and
wow.
Like Ruben was telling me about all of it. And I was just like, now I want to watch it. Like it's gotta be so bad. And it makes me sad his last movie was bad.
It's one of those. Yeah, but here's the thing. It's one of those movies that's so bad it's good.
Okay. That's what I want.
Yeah, it's so bad it's good, especially watching it like going back, right? Also, if you're a fan of Street Fighter, they just shoehorned all of these Street Fighter characters in without, like, they just tried to find connections for all of these Street Fighter characters. But it was just like, that makes no, but whatever. They shoehorn them in there. E Honda.
Hey, do you like this thing? Let's barf it on a movie screen for you.
E Honda, the Japanese sumo wrestler, was played by Samoan. So,
okay.
Just like Yokozuna, the professional wrestler, was played by a Samoan.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a thing. But Raul Julia in that movie as M. Bison was phenomenal.
So he's the best part of a bad movie.
He is the best part of it. He just watch the movie just for him.
Yeah. I feel like that would be the movie career I want to have.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a ton of bad movies, and I just want to be the best part of every
the best part
movie.
of every bad movie.
Yeah. Because I feel
unreal.
like that would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making a bad movie. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going to show up. I'm going to do my job.
Mm-hmm.
There's such a joy in a movie that's bad.
There's one of the lines in that movie that's just memorable forever is the Chun-Li character played by Ming-Na Wen, who plays Mulan and several other. I mean, she's another amazing actress. She's talking to him about how he came into her village and killed her whole family when she was young. And
wasn't she in a movie with Jackie Chan? And Jackie Chan was like, "Oh, actually, women can act."
Probably, yeah.
Like,
she's
the one thing he said about her. Yeah,
she's unreal. And she says to him, like, you came into my village, you killed my whole family. It was whatever. It defined my life or whatever. And he looks at her and he says, to you, meeting M. Bison was the most defining moment in your life. But to me, it was a Tuesday. Holy hell,
savage.
Man.
That's a flex.
Oh, savage. Anyway, yeah. So that was the Blockbuster Party game. Which is great to play with teams. It was us versus the game today, but it's by Big Potato Games. We played it before back in season 9. So if you want to go back and take a listen to that, you can.
Yeah.
Plenty of movie cards, plenty of different ways to play it. The head-to-head portion is my favorite portion. And
I like that there's different ways to get the clues too. Mm-hmm. So, if you're playing in a team and if someone knows the movie real well, they can do the quote or, you can act it out with a couple different people. Yeah. So it's fun. It's a really fun game. Mm-hmm. Highly recommend. I also like the setup that looks like the Blockbuster sign. Yeah, it does. I really do like that. Oh, the memories. And if any of you live in Oregon and are listening to us, visit the last Blockbuster on Earth in Bend, Oregon. It's actually a really cool vibe. Yeah. Yeah. Have you been? No, my brother has. Okay. I actually have a Blockbuster card from the Bend, Oregon Blockbuster that he got me. Right. At this point, it's a tourist attraction. Yeah, it's a tourist attraction. Yeah. So you show up, you take out you rent a movie or buy a movie and buy some tchotchkes from movies. It smells like popcorn. I believe they also turned it into an Airbnb that you can stay overnight in. I wonder if I heard about this. There's like a bookshop in Scotland where it's like an Airbnb, but you run the bookshop. Oh. I wonder if they could do that. With the Blockbuster. With the Blockbuster. Like you can just stay there for a week and work at a Blockbuster or something. A work vacation. That's where we are these days. You go on vacation to work. To fake pretend work. Yeah, to volunteer work at a place. You know what that is? That's nostalgic for a different time when you could be like a high schooler working at a Blockbuster and not still feel like your life was falling apart. Right. That's, yeah. That's what you're nostalgic for. Yeah. Now we just all feel like our life is falling apart regardless. Yeah. Now you're a full-timer with a 47-hour work week and a second job and a side gig and still feel like you're not making ends meet. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's why we play games. That's why we play games, and that's why we have this podcast to hopefully remove your mind from that for a little bit. Yeah, so little ghosties, I mean, you don't have to listen to anything I say, but maybe watch one of the movies that we talked about today. If it makes you happy. Mm-hmm. And let us know which one you watched. Yeah. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Now we'd love to hear from you.
You can visit Playdate playdatepod.us to watch our videos,
Access our episode library,
find out more about our brand of quality, clean comedy,
and contact us with any questions or comments.
Improvisers love audience suggestions, so make sure you visit playdatepod.us.
And the podcast you just heard was a production of Society Circus Players.
If you like what you heard today, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
And finally, if life's a circus, we're the clowns!
These cards are so tiny.
I know, they're very tiny cards.
Tiny cards.